and it turned out to be the perfect move.
5.
And he also has a lot to do, because remember, this is a teenager. He has a lot to do in terms of just keeping Sora in the right headspace in matches.
And I think it's chalk and cheese. I mean, they couldn't be more different on the table. Matsushima Sora was an incredible doubles play with Yuya Oshima. And I think it's a great match, great fit for Sora. Been with him really since we've seen him break through. Tomokazu Haramoto, he's had a few different coaches over the last few years. We've seen a bit of a changing of the guard, a shuffle of the top of the Japan men's team, now Seiki Ishikawa. Right, it was Kunihito Tase.
Yeah. 6-all. And let's not forget the Wang factor. He's going to come into play later on in this match. He'll get loud. Now, what's going on here? Little look, little sideways glance from Sora. Doesn't always look at the opponent.
Best rally that we've seen so far as we get a glimpse of some of the Chinese youngsters there, Wen Weibao in the background, but Wang Li-Chin and Qin Chijian up in arms.
Well, they always knew they were going to be celebrating in the women's. It was an all-China final there.
8. 6.
The classic combination, Sunisha, Wang Manyu, this time very easily won, as it turned out, by Xia Xia. For a bit of history, 3 in a row. But I would imagine the fans will have come in here a little bit less certain about this men's final. And again, it's not a distraction that Sora needs, and he's shaking his head there because he's had to point out flashes again.
Eight, 7.
We haven't seen any yet on the opposite side to where Chuqin's facing. Keeps his lead, Chuqin.
7, 9.
He will take advantage of any opportunity. That was by no means an easy shot to play, my goodness. But we see it so often with that forehand weapon. Mind you, he's got some armory as well, this kid.
Packs a real punch. Both of them do. Chuqin's forehand really, really straight. Classic Chinese technique. Oh, Sora doing well here, leveling. Both of them backing up their serves.
It's going to be really interesting how he channels his aggression here. We've seen Tomokazu Haramoto do it before against Chuqin, against a largely hostile crowd, harness it to his own advantage. Oh, and that fan's just wide and long, and it gives Sora the opening.
Hat-trick of points here, the base, the balance. It looked like Chuqin was going to get on top of him, but no.
So, a chance to take out the first against the world #1.
11-9.
Whoa, a celebration that is virtually unanswered amongst the crowd, who are stunned momentarily as he's come from behind. He's fought off the distractions, and he's back with his coach to discuss an 11-9 first game win.
そこ中心角度深くでもしこっち今有滑波浪这种有感觉我这该上的该你就是加权的我必须要有这个不能转的走到那个中间他把我你反手的那我不行我再给他一个这种中间或再给他反手都是你看他这种这个不让你这种就打那我偶尔就打包括你打铁肉那整体就没问题啊没问题真的没问题啊包括发球有的有那个转不转也好这一种就发也好包括有弱的他没问题啊站对对站对对你看整体这种站对非常好啊这个人要这种啊该输出不能这种不能跑不能转线啊好吧你听进去了好吧我喜欢你们
I said we'd mention Wang Hao. Boy, he's got a job of work to do tonight. He's going to, I mean, Chuqin's the world #1. He knows what he's doing. But Wang Hao's got a role to play here. Because this is going to be an alpha male butting of heads of a clash.
Yeah,
There's going to be testosterone locking the horns here, and he's going to have his man's back.
Both of them have such aura. And Chuqin, he's that guy, and I think we're going to see some "you're the main man" energy coming in from Wang Hao. You know who he is, Wang Chuqin. He is the hope of the team, the core of the men's team. As a young player, a lot of pressure on young shoulders. But Sora as well, look at him. He is just that kind of guy. He comes out, you can see him. Doesn't care where he is.
Do you think self-doubt ever enters that head? Do you think he ever questions himself? Straight away there, just a little bit of equipment check. You thought something might have just impeded the shot.
There's a bit of a nonchalance there. If he does, you can't really tell.
Oh.
This is just different levels here. Even with the backhand off both wings. That's something that Wang Chuqin can't do. When he's away from the table, Chuqin will just try to block it, probe, protect himself for time. Matsushima, on both wings, possesses that level of power. It is mind-boggling. Some of the backhand-to-backhand trades that we saw between him and Lin Winru were magical.
But the beauty of this matchup is that both also possess formidable forehands. This is going to be like two superpowers firing everything they've got in their armory at each other. It's going to be brutal at times, this.
Chuqin handcuffing with the serve. The fact that Sora Matsushima is a left-hander makes it trickier for Chuqin. He won't win as many cheap points in this one as what he did against Calderano.
And of course, against Calderano, he had real dominance of the serve-receive. It all started there, didn't it, early in the match?
He backs himself as having the best serves in the game, Chuqin. It's been interesting seeing some of the content, players asked to create their dream pro. And when asked about the serve, Chuqin said himself.
That's right. He thought a beat and went, yeah, mine.
Love it.
4-4.
Ooh, this is tense at the moment. After that flurry, that explosive flurry at the start of the game. A bit more controlled now, a bit more cagey. Did you think Chuqin dialed it back a bit towards the end of that first game? He was in a strong position.
He looked a little bit hesitant at 9-0. I was quite surprised. But it's so hard to stay on top of Sora. Because even when he's back into mid-distance, back into what seems to be no man's land, he will still sling to high heaven.
Ooh.
Had a real chance there, Chuqin.
He could have gone either way, and in the end he missed.
Well, Matsushima was going the wrong way. Chuqin would normally bury that ball.
Yeah. That is an incredible get, and that's why he celebrates. He doesn't do it all the time. That was fired into the body. The percentages were against him.
To even take that on is one thing. To make it, all different ball game. To the crossover from Sora Matsushima.
He's so solid, isn't he? Just the way he's balanced on the feet, the body shape, on the balls of his toes, those little micro adjustments.
The oldest of 4 siblings, Matsushima. His parents, really, really strong players. His younger siblings, Toa, Miku, really, really strong.
Yeah, we saw Miku outstanding at the Youth Smash in Singapore. Oh, he's got him on the run for the first time in a while.
The man from Kyoto is going to make Wang Chuqin quite hesitant, quite wary about pivoting with play like that.
He jumps and he generates so much power punching through the ball, doesn't he?
The timing is superb. Activation through the core.
Oh, what a break. What a break for Chuqin, because Sora had just produced a stunning shot.
That's impressive from Chuqin. Matsushima slowed it down here off the parallel, had to, and Chuqin finds a backhand loop. Took it on from low, arcing it over.
7, 8.
Oh, young man's a little bit testy. Marcus Berger just, doing what he should do. It's good umpiring, just a quiet little gesture there. Just, okay, calm down. No need to publicize it.
8,
Top edge of the racket, you could just hear the difference. Miscontacted it. Matsushima apologised to Wang Chuqin. That's not far off. That's not far off real speed.
That's right. I was going to say they're quick. We know they're quick. Here we go. 8-all.
Chuqin close, but no cigar. Again.
Ooh, whoa. At this end of the game, look at that. You surely don't ever think you're going to have the mental edge over Wang Chuqin, do you?
10, 8.
This guy does. This guy might have just got into the head of the world #1. He did it in the first game. He's now set up a chance to take the second.
Look at the coil. Look how he plays that flick. The acceleration.
He serves as well, Fraser. Sorry, serving with the 2 game points.
He's in pole position to take a 2-love lead.
Oh, well played.
9.
Keeping the bat high because of the lack of time that he has, and he plays the short side here. Matsushima had hooked it as well. Look at that from Chuqin. Poetry in motion.
Oh, and how about that? Sora can't believe what's just happened.
That's unreal. That is unreal. Took a leaf out of the Jangjika handbook there.
Juice. Tension. Absolutely settling onto this arena. Oh, wow. It's his turn to take 3 points in a row, to save 2 game points and to earn 1 for himself. Steely-eyed focus from coach and player. Oh, crowd needs to behave and be policed.
11-11.
Oh my.
It comes as a surprise when the slow spin comes in, but it was a perfect shot because it was a great Chiquita from Chuqin. Great Chiquita again.
That's why this kid's special, to make that decision there. Very mature.
Oh man.
He lived dangerously a couple of times, but now it flips the other way. A 3rd game point for Sora Matsushima for 2-love. Oh! By the narrowest of margins. How close was that? Oh, beautifully positioned.
The table awareness, but more impressively, under the circumstances, the zen, the mental presence that this sport requires is hard to do justice with words.
think what you're saying is this is the ultimate stress test. Under duress, under incredible, intense pressure, he's just made a couple of big decisions, big calls.
13-13.
But he can't win the next point. It's now 13-all because the teenager held his nerve.
And he serves so long, so often, Sora, that when he serves tight, it comes as a surprise. You've always got to be on guard. You can't come in too soon in case it does come long.
He can't resist the Japanese superstar in the making. He attacked him one way, then the other, and eventually Chuqin caved in.
This kid's a lunatic. He is a lunatic, Sora Matsushima.
You mean that affectionately, don't you?
I mean that affectionately.
Game point again. Oh, he served too long. Oh.
He went for the long serve.
Maybe that was touched with a little bit of madness, a little bit of the exuberance of youth, a little bit of a burst of adrenaline.
That's a big, big point in a big, big match to miss a serve on. Oh.
And now looking to turn the screw. It's very early in this match to be as turbulent, titanic, and cliffhanger-esque as this.
Oh, the crossover! Oh my goodness! It just, I know what you're saying, John. This game feels pivotal in its own way. Every single point, every single game feels like it's going to be some kind of statement towards the bigger picture of the outcome. And it could go either way here.
And on we go, 15-all. That's a classic play from a champion. Set up the opportunity, executed. All the heat now on the kid.
16-16.
That's the setup. It's the same serve again from Sora Matsushima. It's a tough one for Chuqin. He's not confident to pivot on it. It's half long. So he's trying that Chiquita.
Who cracks? Who cracks here at 16-all? Oh, so close he was there. He was in position.
He treats spin like it's nothing, Wang Chuqin.
Wang Hao barks out the orders. Surely how to deal with this service now. And he does!
18-16, 21.
2 games in, just 2 games in, and Wang Hao is celebrating. Both fists in the air, both arms raised, because that felt huge. It could have been a 2-game deficit, instead it's all square. And now he barks out instructions. And now there's a bit of a repair job at the other end of the table. 18-16 in the second. Look how many points these two have already played over just 2 games. Just thinking back on that, he missed the serve long, didn't he? Maybe the most important point of that one. I mean, it was a lot of subsequent points played, but
yeah, it'll be tough for Matsushima to sweep that under the carpet. But to be fair, there are moments that You thought he would regret too much against Lim Min Roo that he managed to sweep aside and move on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's 1-1. Oh, yeah.
Please. Don't use flash. Left. Love all. One love.
These guys are so mentally strong. That was a tumultuous finale to a game, and now here they go again, constructing another.
Yeah, gloves back on. Let's do this.
He defended the crossover so well to start with, Sora.
I'm backing Sora Matsushima in the slightly longer rallies usually. And I do think that Wang Chuqin is more dangerous when he's looking to set up that third ball attack. I think Chuqin has to try to make this a dirtier game, stickier game, like this. That's the right way to play for Chuqin. Heavy spin, shut down. Sora Matsushima. Try and freeze him up, make him tense, make him second guess whether he can belt the ball.
Don't let him do what he likes to do.
That's it.
Make him do the nasty, sticky, gritty stuff.
Yeah. Make him have to try to build into a point.
Oops. Yeah, holds the hand up in apology. That was lovely.
It's unusual.
Cute.
It's unusual that he's taking on a forehand touch off such a wide serve.
Do you think it moved that way, planning to do something different, maybe?
Maybe that was a bit of improvisation.
Oh, well played, Chuqin. Now, that will get your teammates up on their feet.
You know, I'm so glad that we're seeing this final right here. China, Japan, right ahead of the World Team Championships. The two best nations right now in the sport. Both young teams. It's hanging in the balance in so many ways.
And individually, this feels like it's going to be a rivalry that's going to turn into something special.
Yeah.
This head-to-head rivalry. Forget teams, just these two.
5-2.
And it might be tricky for Tomokazu Haramoto to admit it, but this kid right now is more of a dimensional player. He's a more dangerous attacker. And I think he's a bigger long-term concern for Team China right now, Sora Matsushima. But look how Chuqin here, again, has built upon the relief of winning again and isn't leaving a stone unturned. How many coulda, woulda, shoulda moments have we seen in this man's campaign? He's passed all of them ultimately, in the end.
2-7.
This is a difficult moment for the teenager. Very difficult now. He's challenged a fault call on service. Has to be a bit mindful of reaction as well.
PPR challenge by Matsushima for
it was called from the chair
angle
by Marcus Berger.
So this is his serve that kind of emulates the Liu Golian kind of serve. It's a serve that he normally plays with a little bit of top spin. It's pendulum action. In terms of the toss, let's see.
This might not be the worst thing in the world for Sora right now, perversely. He was just getting himself into a bit of a downward spiral. Whatever happens here with this.
It felt like salt in the wounds, didn't it, that fault?
Yeah, but it's given him a chance to just maybe compose himself a little bit. It's tight. Oh! It's incredibly tight. It's a fault by 0.16 of a degree. That's not going to help his mood much. Yeah, there you go.
Challenge unsuccessful for Matsushima.
On top of everything,
challenge
you were right.
remaining.
Salt in the wound for Sora.
I saw the toss, I didn't think there was much in it.
It's a big lead. He's got a 6-point advantage now, Chuqin.
Oh, a why not shot, a lottery shot from Sora.
And that's why you fear this guy. He just swaggered there. Okay. You don't know what he's thinking. He's not showing you that the world's all on top of him. That the world's against him. That he might be angry at the call because he's just nonchalantly taken 2 points.
Two of the best kind of backhands that you'll see.
Oh, well played.
Oh my God, this kid is an absolute joke. He's no comedian, but that was a joke.
We spoke earlier about poking the bear. The more goes against him, the more his face becomes impassive, unreadable.
9-5.
I think you're right with your instincts. Sora becomes dangerous. He can become even more dismissive with his shot making, and if they land, they're winning points when he's in the face of adversity.
Yeah, that's what makes him dangerous. But this cushion might be enough to carry Chuqin to the game.
Chop block. Oh, this is like cooking Niwa.
There was a match you played, I can't remember, maybe 2 matches ago, when he was maybe 9-5 down and 10-5 down actually, and you thought, well, he's out of this. But you looked at his face, and his face told you, I'm going to win these points, and I'm going to come back, and he did. That's why he's dangerous. Believes he will just win point after point now.
Well,
7-9.
And when he projects and exudes that belief, it's the aura that has now forced a timeout to be called by Wang Chuqin.
The way he plays, it's impossible not for his opponent to worry about what he might do.
Good call, this. Very good call. Because he only needs to string together a couple of classic attacks of some kind, Chuqin, and he gets out of this game.
2个赢1个行不行？对吧？博一个，2个这种平一个算一个啊，包括自己拿球里啊，这就可以，坚定，非常好，现在打的非常好，对吧？他是没什么办法了，他开始这么打了，但是咱们没想到，对不对？很好，现在怎么着？人家哎，人家松下来，哎，松懈了，非常打的，这样打的很好，啊，这样打的很好，没关系，非常好，说，是吧？这把手里还有球，还是那个发的。
This young menace here, the world number 8, has struck a chord of concern. You look down and out. There's some ridiculous shots. They really blur the lines, to be honest with you. He's back in this with serve.
7-9.
Oh, that is exquisite.
Yeah, good touch here from Chuqin, and Sora Matsushima can't handle the residual spin, the residual top spin. Doesn't matter.
10-8.
Dismissive is the word I think you used a couple of moments ago. He's still hanging by a thread here, though, because it's still 2 game points. And even if this game goes, you're seeing signs from this kid that he's in this fight. But Chuqin seizes his advantage, takes the game, moves in front in the final.
puts the nail in the coffin. Sets up the third ball on target, block from Sora, but a weight too heavy to bear. 2 games in a row when he could have easily gone 2-0 down, Wang Chuqin. Now Sora, for the first time, is going to try and come from behind. 2-1 to the ball number 1. 短球也是怎么可能那么够的问题啊？对不对？你再有短再回打，或再起啊，或再上来点，对不对？你们这种都挺能中间的，而且连续给的东西中间再打过去，不用说下一下马上就变了，或变得不变了，背就好练，背着不好，再给这个中间，让它中间弄，再起一下都行，好不好？这个理由是非常好听的，人冷静啊，但实际上就是冷静啊，专注啊，非常好听的，非常好听。好，等马，王老师啊，来。 The words of Wang ingrained into Wang Chuqin's psyche.
非常好，这个人就是冷静啊，不用去专注啊。
You wonder how much of it is predetermined. You wonder how much of what Wang is telling Chuqin here is stuff that we were talking about before the match, and how much of it is adaptive. Matsushima leaving the field of play here. Going for a change of shirts. A couple of behind the scenes words of wisdom from Moritsono. Oh, no, forgive me. So who we just saw leaving the field of play, but Matsushima's here. Just looked up from my monitor here. I'm right in here with the crowd. It's crazy. This Galaxy Arena. 3-tier stadium, close to 10,000 fans in here.
First game.
The World Cup final.
Level.
On Chuqin. 2-1 up. From this Japanese dynamo, Sora Matsushima. Oh, phenomenal. Oh! This is a smoke show. He recovered the net, he defended, he deflected, and it went to loop to loop. Top spin and side spin. That is just mesmerizing play. That's just the first point of game 4.
Let 1 love.
Even in that losing cause in the last game, there were signs that Sora Matsushima is so dangerous. And I'd imagine that his coach has just had to reinforce that message to him.
1-2.
It wasn't too little, it was just a little too late.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a bad spell. Lost his way a bit mentally as well, got a bit angry.
What's he saying there? Top edge of the racket. Again and again. Yeah, he is. He's complaining about it. He's complaining about the look of Wang Chuqin.
3-1.
Oh. He fears no one. He fears nothing. But you don't want to make Wang Chuqin angry, because he's perfectly equipped to punish you.
Complaining about his forehand timing, Chuqin. Didn't look bad in the volley before, did it?
No.
Comes at him so quickly, but with his standards, he still wants to take it out in front of himself. Can't let it come too close to his body. You lose control, you lose power.
3-4.
He's done well here, Sora.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
It's too early to call this match. It just feels like there's so much more still to happen. So much more drama yet to come.
Again, from Chuqin's perspective, it's not the final that he might have wanted to see against this young man, but it's a final that he might need to play.
Yeah, he might need it, but it's going to be arduous. And remember what he's been through. Okay, not this morning, but the 2 previous days. It's all going to take its toll on him.
Sora is just the tip of the iceberg, isn't he?
Yeah.
5-5.
He is the cherry on top. This is fitting.
5-6.
It's incredible how they both keep the weight forward, but right now Chuqin is keeping the weight forward a little bit better. Even when it's a step off the table, that backhand so reliable.
Frenzied fans, a focus coach. Oh!
6-6.
And a fearsome 18-year-old foe.
He just tees off, doesn't he? It's incredible how much he throws himself into the shot, but yet he still recovers. That takes a lot of strength, a lot of flexibility.
That lower body is incredible. Power through those legs. He apologizes there. But Chuqin had got himself into that no way back position. Seven. 7-7. It's going to happen again. This is going to go crazy again, this match. It's coming, isn't it? What an attack.
He read it that time. And that was easier to return for Chuqin. And he got in. And he made it count.
Please.
And this is a big moment here.
Timeout.
He wants a timeout. This will be the lull before the storm. They have to plan how to launch a counter-attack. And he's got the trainer there as well. I think he's all right. Just spoke about those incredibly powerful legs. They needed a little bit of work there during that timeout. He's going to have to summon his force. Trailing by
7-8.
2-1 down.
Oh, he caught him off guard.
8-8.
He caught him off guard. If Chuqin thinks that serve is even coming half long, he can trap it if he takes it early with that touch, but Sora served it on his own side mid-table, but increased his speed, it caught him off guard. Hail Mary.
9.
He's incredible. He goes for it. And look at the celebration. He knew, you're right, he knew it, he'd risked it all there.
Probing, nudging the ball into the temptation zone.
And he bit.
Into the transition area. So good. Containment.
Sora serving, 9-all.
Beautiful.
He tried to get an advantage, Chuqin. He tried to just steal the march and found himself off the pace from that point on. Maneuvered around. Game point. It's just going to take us back to memories of that Titanic second game.
18-16.
Yeah, with chances. Sora had plenty, didn't he? Plenty of chances. What an angle.
11-10.
Hooking that wide off the world #1.
I don't know who this kid's maths teacher is, but he studied Pythagoras. That didn't even look playable.
Game point. And again, the man who will not be beaten this week just feels like a masterclass in resilience from Wang Chuqin.
That's his middle name.
Please. Don't use flag, please. 11-11.
It's an away match.
Well, 11.
Oh my.
Surely Sora Matsushima is going to learn from his mistakes. Is he going to do something a little bit different here with his pendulum serve? Will he go short middle, short forehand? Because when he's gone long backhand, when he's been game point up, just been a bit too loose. Just change it. And it pays off.
And it works.
13-11.
You called it. He needed the change. He gets the change. He wins it 13-11. And this remarkable final.
This final
is finding levels that we only dreamed of. We kind of hoped it might happen, given all that's gone before this week.
Yeah.
And
You don't want to see anyone win 4-0. I mean, how many times have we seen Wang Chuqin step up to the mark in a big final and just absolutely destroy whoever he faces in almost anticlimactic fashion? Sora is doing so well here to stand up to the world #1.
Those are the numbers, and there are going to be more to come. Here we go. 2-2, and off goes China's star, the world #1, on a break.
You might not mind it, Sora Matsushima, if he's wanting a little bit of massage work done.
Yes.
Above that knee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's acceptable, it's doable, it happens. And he's now giving himself a chance, having worked so hard for that game. Let's all take a breath. Take a break. And we'll come back with, inevitably, something epic.
Time. Time, please.
对，直接顶上翻过去。
Fifth game, Matsushima to serve. Love all.
Chuqin back, reinvigorated, and hunting down points, looking to re-establish his advantage.
Yeah. 2-1.
He was walking away when he played it, Sora. The point construction was perfect. You can't show where you're going to go too soon. He leaves him stretching and he goes the other side. Perfect play. Chuqin with the heavy push.
Once more with feeling. That's what makes this so compelling. For everything brilliant that young guy does, he's up against the best in the world. And he keeps reminding us of that.
That's right. The fact that we're here is already a bit of a miracle. The fact that there's an 18-year-old young man from Japan who's here, 2-2, 4-4, against the reigning world singles champion. It's just incredible. So, from Sora Matsushima's perspective, he's already done himself justice.
Yeah.
He's already made himself proud. If he takes the pressure off here, Wang's going to have to play his very best.
Sora Matsushima just doesn't feel like someone who'll settle for a participation medal in a final. Just doesn't feel like that kind of guy. And Chuqin is so hungry for this World Cup.
5, 6.
And if he wins this World Cup, Wang Chuqin, I would admire him so much. So much.
Because of what's happened this week?
Because of what's happened in Chongqing.
Yeah.
What's been happening for over a season. Leading up to Chongqing, what's happened now? At this event. I mean,
talk about winning it the hard way.
It's incredible. I mean, 1999 was the last time we didn't see a single Chinese man on the World Cup podium.
Yeah.
And against Jorgic, he was 2 points away. It's insane, his match management ability.
He was troubled by Felix. And let's not forget that earlier today, he took out the reigning World Cup champion.
That's it.
He took out one of the most dangerous players in the world in Hugo Calderano.
Let 7-6.
Pipped him to the post, didn't he?
7-7.
Here we go again. We're going to go into overdrive once more. 7-all in the fifth.
Chuqin has to humble himself and ground himself because he's used to winning so many points. Right off the serve, right off the third ball. We're seeing a different side to him here. He's got gears to his game, Chuqin. You don't always get to see that.
Let 7-8.
So I'm glad he's being tested here, because this is when you can really see Lionheart raw. Oh, the power, the raw power.
That was raw power. That was unstoppable, untreatable.
Does Sora take his time here again, or does he just get straight back to business? I can't believe these bending balls. And the block on the backhand from Sora Matsushima. Look at him.
He is just in another world right now inside the Galaxy Arena. 2 game points to get his nose in front and to get within a game of history. And he powers his way to that position. He is raining down blows on the world champion.
This kid is 18 years of age. He's 10 years away from prime time. And already he's in a position where he's a game away from becoming the first ever man from Japan to win the World Cup in table tennis.
Sixth game, Wang to serve, love all.
Must-win game for Wang Chuqin. He's been here before here at the World Cup. Against Darko Jorgic.
1 love.
You're almost in disbelief. of the last 3 meetings won by this man, Sora Matsushima. And the time that Wang Chuqin did beat him was at the finals, nearby in Hong Kong. Chuqin came back from 3-1, 9-6 down. He'll be thinking, if I can win that, I can win this. Yes, this is in the final. But he will use anything he can, Wang Chuqin, anything, to help him get back into this and force the 7th.
Do we deserve a 7th? We've been treated so richly, so royally, entertained so much this week. Would it be too much to ask for? I don't think Sora wants the 7th this time. I don't think he wants to do what he did in the semi-final and leave it to chance. Can't afford that.
It's even tenser for me seeing it from that angle, because you can't see the arc on the ball. You can only see the path, and it makes it even more incredible.
The coaching benches are going crazy. You're hearing screams, roars. It's understandable. Massive moment right now at 4-all. Chuqin has to win 2 games here. Has to win this.
How deep can a human being dig? This is what sport's all about.
Yeah. This particular human being, this one, has shown us this week that on top of all the other incredible facets, qualities he has, he's one tough guy.
What a flick off the wide serve. Guarantees at least a 2-point cushion here.
Take nothing for granted against Sora Matsushima, but we might be heading to a 7th.
We have been blessed this week. We've been absolutely blessed.
When it matters most, in the service game, Chuqin has what he needs. And his mastery of the set-piece situation has now carried him to 6 game points. At the end of one of the most incredible weeks of table tennis, in an amazing setting, we are going to go all the distance, all the way to 7 games in the men's singles final here. ITTF World Cup, Macau 2026. It somehow feels fitting, yet it also somehow feels like a blessing. It comes down to 1 game.
Seventh game, Matsushima to serve, love all. 1 love.
Have we got any idea what might settle this now? What's
No.
going to be the determining factor? We can't know, can we?
There's no way of telling.
Love.
Of course, who handles the situation better. But I'll tell you what, John, I'm really nervous right now. I am really nervous.
Well, one thing we also know, whoever does win this, they will be such a deserving champion. To come through this.
1, 2.
May the best man win.
Yeah.
Down the line, that is divine. He's just absolutely toasted the ball here. Oh, Chuqin. Three in a row.
Yeah, nose in front. The powers of recovery on show yet again from the world champion.
It touched. You heard it. Better than you saw it.
And they knew it. The slightest deviation. But a big point. Big point. 3-all, 3-all. Look at that scoreboard. It's almost unbearable, this, because it's going to build. We know it's going to build and build to something just incredible.
They're leaving it all out on the table. They're giving it everything.
In front of the man who tried to defend his cup and fell short this morning. No matter who you are, you need to be watching this. This is one of the great matches, one of the great finals. And they don't come bigger than a World Cup. It's just incredible to think that this match happens at this time. The final match of a tournament
4-5.
There's bedlam down on the floor. People can't sit down, they're standing, they're jumping around. It's a 2-point lead.
You can't complain, Sora Matsushima. He got one a little bit earlier on. Chuqin just getting there in the nick of time to block the backhand back. 7-4. Throws his head back with his head in his towel, Matsushima. He's got to make a move quickly here. Chuqin charges in front. 4 points ahead, 3 away. Oh! 2! Matsushima, this young legend, is capable of stringing a few points together from anywhere. Can he do it now, though? Chuqin with serve. There it is! The signature sweeper from the world #1, and it's 5 championship points. A point away from glory. Oh, Sora Matsushima. It's so ballsy.
No.
No matter what happens here, this kid is incredible. Oh, the fishing shot. Troubles Chuqin. Still table there. There's still table there. Chuqin thought he'd won the World Cup. How has he returned it out the crossover? How has he found the paint on the table? Has won the World Cup! He's made it into the history books here in Macao! He's won it for the first time in his life! Neither one of these two players had made it into the World Cup final before. Sora Matsushima, the worthiest challenger imaginable. he'd beaten Wang Chuqin in 2 of their last 3 meetings. But it's Lionheart who roars here in the Galaxy Arena. It is a dream come true. And he is 1 step closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion. He was the last Chinese man standing from the round of 16. He could have easily been out in the quarterfinals against Darko Jorgic. 3-1, 9-6 down against the Slovenian. I don't know if anybody, Wang Lichin included, could have done what he has done here in Macau. He's in tears, Wang Chuqin. That is simply heroic. But let's just take a moment